Controversy in a local high school, Lacey Township, New Jersey. A couple of kids allegedly got in trouble because they posted to social media a day at the range. The quote was, "a fun day at the range." Well, they were at a rifle range, and the school took action saying that it was against their policy for a student to be handling a firearm on or off school property before, during, or at any time while they're a student in the Lacey Township school system. Now, the interesting thing was the school board had a meeting on Monday night. Parents showed up and they were agitated and upset, in part because there was no clarification on the policy. Local organization affiliated with the NRA threatened to sue the school. They immediately changed part of the policy, but what happened at the meeting may not surprise you. The school board sat almost silent, having their attorney become a buffer between the parents and them. I'm joined now by one of those parents who has kids in the school. Frank Horvath joins me. Frank, welcome to Chasing News. How are you?
Good to be here.
What are your thoughts on the school board having a buffer with an attorney at the parent meeting?
I got to tell you, it made me angry, quite frankly. They wouldn't answer any questions whatsoever. They hid behind student privacy. I even said to the attorney, I said, hey, why don't you just say the students, a student, student one, student two. You're not identifying the students. You're not violating student privacy. We can have a conversation about this and somebody can be held accountable. They refused.
So is it your understanding that a student could still be in trouble for the legal act of going to a licensed firing range, let's say with their parents or going hunting with mom or dad, and could still be in violation of the school policy?
It is. The superintendent specifically said that the weapons policy was not the policy involved in these students being suspended, which leads me to think that they have their social media policy and some other policies that were used to do this. So even though they took what was clearly unconstitutional verbiage from their weapons policy and they changed that, they will not commit to what you just said, that we asked them specifically about that.
Do you expect there to be a lawsuit? Would you be a party to a lawsuit to take the school district to task for this policy?
I don't know if the parents or the students involved are going to file a lawsuit. I know I would. If there was a class action lawsuit, I would absolutely be a party to that. This is a clear violation of the student civil rights. Now,
are you a shooter? Or you go out, you belong to a range? You a gun owner?
Yeah, I'm a gun owner. Have been since I was 18 years old. I go to a range. I've taken all my children to the range and taught them firearm safety and taught them how to shoot for protection also.
Yeah, I taught my kids how to shoot very young as well. So it seems that there's more to come on this story. We'll definitely stay in touch. Thank you, Frank.
Very good. Thank you.
All right, let's bring in our A-plus panel for tonight's show. I'm joined by pop culture expert Lisa Durden. Lisa, always good to see you.
Of course.
Linden Councilman Peter Brown back with us. Always good to see you, Peter. Lisa, I'm going to start with you. It seems to me that there are a couple things at play here. Forgetting the gun issue for a minute, how much power should a school board, a board of education, have over your activities outside of school, especially legal activities?
Zero. You know, I know about that. When I was on Fox Tucker Carlson's show, away from Essex County College, speaking about Black Lives Matter, I got fired. I was not at the school. I did not mention the school. There is no way that a school like this can trample over a person's Second Amendment rights. They had no right. It was totally disrespectful, and the parents being up in arms was the exact thing to do.
Peter, from a standpoint, as a municipal government official, I have to believe there's a problem if you put your lawyer in between the Board of Education and the parents.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely something going on here that we don't know about. You know, for them to lawyer up real quick, you know, there's more to the story than we think. Now, I agree. Things that are legal, the Board of Education should not be involved. But if you have things that are illegal, kids underage drinking, things of this nature, and it's brought to the attention of the school board, something does need to be done.
Do you think we've gone down a road of ridiculousness here where they're thinking that a bumper sticker or a legal shooting range, that somehow is contributing to what's happening in the schools?
These kids were there with a legal gun. They were using it responsibly. These people are ridiculous. They're being trigger happy, you know, no pun intended.
There. Thank you, guys.